Hello, and welcome to Top and Bottom Talk. No, I'm not by myself today. Usually, the last 4 or 5, it's just been solo pods, just a long series of sad, depressing pods, me talking to myself, laughing at my own jokes. Today, I'll be joined by someone who is contractually obligated to laugh at my jokes. Today, the topic is marriage advice, and my very special guest is none other than Casey Wood.
Hello.
Hello, Casey.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
So nice to have you. So nice to meet you. I just saw you outside and I said...
just roaming the streets.
Yep. Making money, whatever we got to do. Speaking of, how do you make money?
I am a commercial photographer.
Uh-huh.
What does that mean?
I didn't ask that.
It means I take pictures. I know. The people at home might want to know.
Oh, that's true.
I take pictures for businesses, content for websites, social media, things like that. So it's everything from headshots to, large-scale content projects. We kind of do a little bit of everything, but that's how I put food on the table.
There we go. And would you say you make people look cheap, or?
I would say yes, depending on if that's what now.
No,
I like to make people look expensive.
Yes. No, you're. So. I'll do a brief, testimonial. You did mine. It was amazing. It was fun. I've told people you're going to do Pam and our new employee here soon. I think Pam's hair is ready. We'll find out.
We
got to get you on but I've seen it and you've transformed people. Sometimes I look and I'm like, is that the same person? So in a good way, it's like, oh wow.
It looks like them on their best day.
Yes, exactly.
What I like to say.
And you've got little secrets that I will not reveal on how you accomplish some of those things.
Top secret industry secrets.
Exactly. I don't want to get disbarred or assassinated or anything. So without further ado, you've got your list.
I do.
I have mine. Sophie is here. She's going to interrupt at some point. Let's kick it off with, again, the topic is marriage advice. So anyone who's single, you can turn this off. It's not going to apply to you. No, I'm just kidding.
Future. Save it for the future.
Correct. Yeah. Yes. Save it. And maybe, you could probably use these things in a real relationship. But if you are married, tune in. And if you're on the brink of a divorce, God, I don't know.
This could save it.
This might save your life. And half of your money.
We're 2 veterans, so how long have you been married?
Oh, yeah.
Let's give some background.
I'm 5 years in. I've done a nickel. You are...
I am 17 years in, almost 18.
Gosh.
I got married super young.
Yep.
And I'm still there. Still hanging on.
Still smiling? Your head...
We're still smiling at
Your
each
head's
other.
hanging a little low, I notice.
Well, that's just the old age starting to creep
Got
in.
it. Okay. But yeah, you're hearing from... I'm not a veteran, I guess, but I'm not a rookie
5 years
either.
as a vet, yeah.
Yeah.
You can be considered a vet.
Okay.
You're no longer a rookie.
It's been a rough 5.
I'm sure it hasn't.
Well, it just depends who you choose. Or sometimes they
Who
choose
we talk
you.
to. If I talk to Pam, would she say the same thing?
I don't know. I try not to do that because you just don't know what you're going to get out of her.
Maybe that's our first tip. Some
Couples,
one person's in marital bliss, the other is completely miserable. Is
Tale of Two Cities, yeah. All right, let's hear your number 5. We're going positive. We always start
positive.
Yep.
Okay. So my number 5 is communicate, don't telepath.
Oh.
No one can read your mind. Just tell us where you want to go to eat.
Oh, gosh.
Tell the server you want the tacos. Everybody knows you want the tacos.
Yep.
Just tell me you want the tacos, but you can't read your mind.
I have talked about this with someone. I'm trying to think who this was. Was it Sean? It might have been Sean. We were talking about how great it is that our wives just tell us what they're thinking. You don't have to try to figure it out or that was a clue. There's no game, no guessing work. It's just be plain and simple. And so it's got to be reversed. It's got to be a two-way street.
It's got to be 2 ways, yeah. You got to communicate.
Yes.
You can't expect the other person to read your mind because it ain't going to happen.
No, Then you start you venture into game playing when you do that, where it's I dropped the hint, you didn't get it, and then they're going to be a little resentful that you didn't pick up on whatever their hint was.
The longer you've been married, the more you can kind of read your spouse's mind a little bit.
Yeah.
But as a general rule, just lay it all out there.
Yeah. I think that's good. Not even just marriage, like just plain relationships, anything.
Any kind of relationship.
Just tell people what's on your mind. For the most part, there have to be some filters in place. I know that shows up on ChatGPTs. Anything you wanted to add to that? That was pretty good.
No, I think that's pretty much covered.
You communicated it clearly.
I communicated it clearly.
Yes. All right. My number 5 is watch the thing that they want. This relates to TV, movies, whatever. So I've got 2 little qualifiers here. So for one, like it's tempting, right? It's whatever. It's 8 p.m. on a Friday night. It's movie night. And you're like, oh man, you're trying to decide on a movie. And sometimes it's like Rambo 7 is out there, but also like Romance Cafe is there. And you're like, oh. And you know what? You just got to be like, there's going to be a time when she's going to be like, oh yeah, watch whatever you want. But there's no point in like fighting. Sometimes you just got to give in and watch what they want.
It's compromise.
Compromise.
Yeah.
And you got to look at it like like marriage is a long time for most people. Well, the ones that stay married.
The goal of it, yes, is for it to be for a long time.
So you're like, you know what? If I don't see Rambo 7 on Friday, it's not the end of my life. Now, I will say this. There's some things that I've learned by doing this. Number 1 is some of these like rom-coms are hilarious and not intentionally. Like they're just like a Hallmark movie.
Hallmark bad.
Yes.
Yes.
Like they're
Hallmark
just
bad.
Yeah, it's I enjoy it and I enjoy tearing them apart. I have to like pick my spots because then I'm ruining the movie.
Because
you're
rooting it for them.
Right.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's like I do too, but then it becomes to a point where it's just you're ruining it for the other person that actually enjoys those sappy romance things.
And they'll communicate if because they're also painted. Yeah, that you want to make sure your communication is good before you just start ripping apart their movie. However, I also have like kind of a get out clause. Is if the movie is truly horrible, which sometimes and oftentimes they are. A little secret, and this is just for the guys, so women, if you're listening, earmuffs, is for the guys, just start talking about how attractive the lead female role is.
Oh boy.
Now you gotta be like, you can't just be like, wow, look at the hoo-haws on that one. You just gotta be like, oh wow, she's really pretty, or just like kind of flirt around it. And eventually,
okay.
Now this is not for everyone.
Okay. You need to
make sure there's
know
no
your
guns.
relationship. Yeah.
Yeah. Know your relationship. Just be like, or you could even say, this would be a nice way, like, I can see how someone would find her attractive. Like.
Okay, that's a little more.
That's safer.
That's a little safer.
Safer, yeah. And then maybe you build on it, and eventually she's going to be like, well, I'm not ever watching a movie with her in it again, because he's just going to become,
And they're the same actresses in just about 60% of the movies.
Yeah.
So.
Even, like, if you need to, like, just go on Wikipedia and look up the actress and just, like, read about her and be like, can you believe she's single? Oh, my God, that's crazy. So, anyway, that's mine. And then we'll roll through ChatGPT. I don't think I mentioned that at the top, but we get 2 expert opinions, Casey and myself. Mm-hmm. And then we also hear from the robots, a.k.a. ChatGPT, or the internet, whatever you want to call them. So, ChatGPT said, learn to argue constructively. Mm-hmm. They said disagree with respect. Not familiar with that. And then, just kidding. And then they said no name calling, shouting, or bringing up past mistakes. Boring. What's the point of having an argument if you're not going to bring
sounds like it came from a robot.
It did.
Yeah, what's the point?
I know.
You can't cut loose every once
What
in
are
a
we
while.
even arguing about? Yeah. In all honesty, it's actually really good advice.
Yeah, that's not bad.
You don't
combines a lot of things, but
it is. It's they're being a little too inclusive there, or it's just maybe a broad stroke. But
yeah, very broad.
I do think it's good advice. Argue constructively. Like don't go for the jabs right away, right? Or maybe do a jab, but no uppercuts, no below the belt, nothing like that.
Yeah, I'd agree. And you know the buttons to push. Especially the longer you're married, you kind of know.
Yeah, I know what I can say in 5 seconds if I wanted to start something. And I know I've made, like, there's only been 1 or 2 times when I have reverted to, like, I'm like, I talked to my friend Jeannie about this, and she's like, yeah, I've done it a couple times as well, where you're like, I know I shouldn't say this. However, it's, like, too good not to say, and I'm like, I gotta say it. Here I go. and you say it, and you're like, well, that was a dumb thing to say.
Yeah.
So, anyway, that's what ChatGPT had to say. Are we ready for your number 4? I'm ready.
My number 4, it's more of a quote, but there's some gems of knowledge in here. So the perfect marriage is just two imperfect people who refuse to give up on each other.
I like it.
So in that respect, ChatGPT talked about arguments and stuff that are inevitable, all that kind of stuff, which it actually touched on a few of my other points. Less of the funny ones, but
yeah.
That in the end, it's not the Romeo and Juliet story that's the best relationship. It's the grandma and grandpa that grow old together kind of story.
Well, that
so
one
that's
didn't
what you're
end
going
well
for.
either.
Well, both end in the same way.
Yeah,
just
I
less
guess.
violent. One's way less violent, a little
One's
more peaceful.
more romanticized than the other. Yeah. No, I agree. It's like it's kind of. I always I do a visual because I talked about relationships once before with my friend Joey on here, but I always just envision we're both coming from different places, and as long as we're going towards the same goal, then you can't lose.
Yeah.
Right.
So it's basically the tip is you don't give up on each other.
Right.
Is the tip.
Do nice things for each other, and
yeah.
Once you give up hope or whatever, you're done.
Yeah, and these days it's pretty easy to do. So
Yeah, because
it's more acceptable and
well, I think divorce rate is over 50%.
over 50% now. Yeah.
So it's actually losing
most marriages end in divorce.
Right.
So.
Insane.
I really wasn't trying to be too heavy with that one, but it just
you don't know where it's going to go. You can't predict
sometimes
it.
you don't know.
My number 4, yours are a little more serious than mine.
They're not all that serious.
Okay, all right. I'm like, God.
In fact, most of them are not.
Okay.
That one just for some reason came across kind of serious.
No, it's fine. Listen, it can go wherever we want. My number 4 is share your location. Is that just Apple devices that let you do that? Or can you do that with
There's a lot of apps. Yeah, there's a lot of apps you can do that.
So my reason for this is it eliminates a lot of questions. So a lot of the questions is he cheating? Oh, no, it turns out he's just filling up the gas tank, right? Or
is that what you call it?
well, yeah. Is there a never mind. I don't know how dirty I should get.
Anything could be a
Yeah, I was trying to think of the unleaded. Is there a 69 unleaded or something? I don't know. 73 unleaded?
That would be funny.
And then is he dead in a ditch? Nope. Turns out he's just returning my Amazon packages because they can then check in, and it's a little hey, he's been gone for 2 hours. I do my Saturdays. I tend to stay at the gym a little bit longer. I like to talk. So
you've got gym buddies.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, we're all catching up and making stupid jokes to each other. But Pam knows I'm not I don't know. It's nice when they can know oh, he's here, and obviously we trust each other, but it's just a little reassurance of, oh, okay, this is where they are. I don't need to panic. I don't need to call the FBI, whatever. So
Gotcha. We do that with our oldest kid, but we don't really share our locations.
Interesting.
I guess because we kind of know each other's routines well enough.
Oh, I mean,
to where,
I have a routine.
She knows
as
where
well.
I am. I'm either out shooting somewhere or I'm at the office during the day.
Yeah.
And if I'm not at home, I'm probably with her if it's not work time. So
typically how mine goes. However, it's still
usually
my wife is Latina, and they have a higher degree of paranoia that's built into their DNA.
Okay.
So no, it's just it's maybe this is more of a me thing than a generalization.
Well, some of it too is when we first started dating, it was the first iPhone wasn't even out yet.
Yeah, oh yeah.
So
this is
we weren't tracking each other's locations,
Right.
And then by the time she's a little slower to adopt technology than I am, I'm usually the early adopter of stuff. No, she just doesn't care about any of that.
Oh, I woman bash on here sometimes.
Yeah, that's why photography is the perfect blend of art and technology because I
True.
can go buy new computery stuff all the time and
For
write it off
business.
as a business expense.
Yeah.
But yeah, we just didn't have that, and you kind of just took each other's word for it, I guess.
No, I mean that's normal. And I was I don't know. I feel like I've dug myself
with
in a
my
hole.
teenage daughter though. I like the fact that I can see exactly where she is. You know what I mean? So
I think it's
not
helpful
that she's
too.
a bad kid. She's a great kid. But
Now it's not just about trust. Sometimes it's oh, he's at Publix.
yeah,
Let
how
me
far
call
away?
him.
Yeah,
Right.
How
So
how are you going to be home? I can start dinner 30 minutes earlier because you're going to be home sooner or whatever.
oh no, Pam doesn't cook. But
Well, yeah, I'm just saying.
No, she might be hey,
Which
pick
is-
up some whatever.
I could go put my name in at the restaurant.
There we
By
go.
the time you get there, the table will probably be ready.
There we go.
There you go.
That's more our speed.
Or if I order the pizza, it'll be here by the time.
That's actually
you get
more our
home.
speed. Yeah.
Okay.
Now we're getting more accurate. All right. ChatGPT's number 4 was embrace change together, grow together, not apart. A little bit of what you said, sort of.
Yeah.
I mean, just like
Still
you're
very
not
broad,
perfect
very
people.
broad strokes.
Yeah. But I think that's important because you do hear those things like, I changed and they didn't and whatever. And that happens, but I guess sometimes it's just one-sided where one person's changing, the other is not. And now they're at different levels and it doesn't work.
Yeah.
So you got to have both people who have similar mindsets, I think.
Yeah, or be understanding too, because everybody changes.
Right.
So you got to kind of be understanding that.
Like men get better looking
Exactly.
as they age.
Yeah.
Yep.
We Clooney.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
We definitely Clooney.
Hardcore Clooney's. So yeah, that's embrace change together. I think you got to like the other person's changing in maybe different ways. You just got to roll with it.
Not bad so far from
Right?
GPT.
I know. Oh, they actually every now and then. Like,
Oh, yeah, it's-
let me see.
Yeah, the AI is just a very fast, to me, I've probably heard this somewhere, but it's a very fast search engine. It's going to compile everything and present it to you like a summary very fast.
That's what it is.
So, I mean, it's pulling some decent stuff
Yeah,
there.
I'm not mad at it. And their number 3 is actually something I've talked about before. So, but before we get to their number 3, let's get to your. That was too much of a
Game show, you game show host?
Sorry.
My number 3 is if you think she's mad, that's just the tip of the iceberg. Remember the Titanic and proceed with caution.
Okay. Ugh. I feel an icy chill falling over my bones.
Usually if she goes silent, you did something wrong.
Oh, silence is very bad.
Yeah.
Silence is different for, like, when guys go silent. I guess we're doing something we shouldn't be doing. Like, I'm usually in the pantry eating something I shouldn't be eating. So if she hears me being really quiet, she's like, what are you eating? And I'm like, nothing. While I'm, like, chewing, whatever. Yeah, if a woman goes silent, she's already, like,
You're in
3
trouble.
steps ahead. Yeah. And I don't know. What do you do if she
You
goes
go
silent?
back to number 5, which is communicate.
Got it.
Don't telepath.
Okay.
And there's
Did
a
you
few
start
of my-
apologizing or did you just no?
No.
You got to find out
Talk
what it
it
is.
out, yeah. That was, again, made to be a little more comical because, that's a very typical marriage thing.
Oh, the silent treatment.
You take each other off. Usually the wife goes silent.
Yep.
The guy wonders what he did wrong
Yep.
for a while.
Yeah, you don't want to fall into the trap of they say, like they're like, I can't believe you did that, and you're like, well, what did I do? And then they're like, you don't even know what you did, and you're like, this
And
is
they've got
where
a list.
playing dumb comes in handy.
They have a whole list of things you've done wrong for the last
Yeah, and it's like, I
weeks.
don't know.
Yeah.
Was it? You don't want to start naming things either.
No.
Like any defense attorney.
Don't
will tell you,
volunteer any
you're
information.
like, is it okay. Like, yeah, it could just be like, is it because I was wearing your underwear? And she's like, what? And you're like, no, whatever.
You two have a very special relationship, I can tell.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's constantly evolving. So, yeah, my number 3 was get a maid service. So I said, right. So it was a game changer for us. So I said it's cheaper than a divorce. The house is clean, and then you're supporting local businesses.
Yeah.
So like,
It takes a big stressful item in the household off your...
there's no more like,
Yeah.
hey, I did this, you did that. It takes and ChatGPT's gonna talk about it, but like, Sophie, what are we doing? Thank you. Yeah, she throws me off when she just starts barking. But like for us, it was like, I remember it was not a huge conversation, but it was like, should we hire a maid service? I'm like, because Pam would love to ruin my day, my whole week. So like on Monday, she'd be like, all right, this Friday night, we're cleaning the house. And I'm like, I don't want to clean the house on Friday night. I want to come home from work and I might just yell Pam's name to have her come get Sophie. We'll see if this keeps up. But yeah, for us, it was a huge game changer. We can never go back.
And we've never done it.
Yeah.
We've done it like if we want to do like a spring cleaning and a deep clean, we've
Yeah.
hired people to come in and do that for us, and that's a huge relief. But, yeah, I'm gonna take that one.
Listen, we're all going to
I'm
learn.
gonna sell that one to the wife. I'm sure she'll sign off on that one real fast.
Yeah, I know for us, it was huge. It was just especially, and sometimes it just depends on your work schedule too. So like, I was just working too much, and it was one of those where like, we can pitch it different ways. We're like, well, we just don't see each other as much as we want. And when we are, I don't want to be like, hey, you're cleaning the bathrooms, I'm cleaning the kitchen. Like, that's not, no. So stop. Hold on. Let me pause real quick. And we are back. But it doesn't, yeah. I don't know why I said we're back, because they don't know that we took a pause. Anyway, ChatGPT's number 3. I think we're done with mine, right? Get a maid service?
Yes.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay. ChatGPT was don't keep score. Give without expecting something in return. And I honestly, like, I've talked about that one before, so I won't go in depth, but...
Yeah. ChatGPT stepping on my toes a little bit because I got some of those things in my list.
It's one of the worst things you can do is keep score, in my opinion. Like, it just... All it does is lead to arguments and somebody feeling like...
no point to that.
Yeah, it's like saying, like, oh, my job's harder than your job. Like, okay. Or, you know what? It's just like... Republicans versus Democrats. Like, nobody's ever going to be like, oh, you know what? You're right.
There's no clear-cut winner.
You are the better partner.
In a marriage argument.
Right.
Whose job is harder.
You don't want to win. Yeah, that's just a recipe for disaster, and all it does is just create conflict and bad feelings, and yeah. So we'll keep that nice and succinct. Your number 2.
My number 2. Best advice. Is buy your wife flowers for no reason is the best reason. And I got that from the internet.
What a sweetie. Do you do that?
I'm sweet. Not always flowers, but usually like if I'm out somewhere and I see something I know she likes, I'll just grab it.
Like a new apron?
No, it could be like, she likes Reese's trees in the, Christmas time, and I see them just by the checkout, I'll grab one and take it home to her just as like a little, hey, was thinking about you.
You'll buy one or you'll buy 2? One for the
depending
ride.
on the day. Yeah.
Yeah.
I also have 3 kids at home, so sometimes it's 4 or 5.
Got it.
A lot of times it's like, I'll get something like that just for her that I know she likes.
That's romantic.
I'm a sweet guy.
You are a sweetie.
I am.
I have done those things. Usually it's like, I'll get like if I'm getting dinner or whatever, I'll get like picking up dinner somewhere, then I'll get like a drink or like a little treat or something to go with it. But yeah, it's just those little
Beautiful.
Thoughtful gifts.
Yeah. It's more, and that's where they say it's the thought that counts because you were thinking of them, not necessarily. Yeah, and there was thought behind you buying that little thing for them. So
right. No, I think that's a huge. It shouldn't be a secret, but it is because like obviously like they'd love it if you bought them like I don't know a brand new Tesla or something, but it doesn't honestly.
I'm sure.
Yeah, no, who's gonna turn that down? But it's also like he was thinking of me, like he got me whatever, or you remember something.
Yeah.
Those little things where it's not on a day, right? It's not like Valentine's Day or birthday or whatever.
Yeah, it's just you're out. And that goes into like, have you guys ever done your love languages? Like what your love languages are?
No, I know. There's like, what is it? Giving or gifts?
So there's, gifts. Like
Actual gifts.
Some people it's like receiving gifts or giving gifts.
Yeah.
And then there's physical touch, acts of service, quality time, and words of affirmation. So like one of my wife's big time is getting gifts. That's just that's how she likes to feel loved, is just to get. And there's other good things. She likes quality time, and those are probably her top 2. So it's
I should do that.
Easy to please if you can just buy somebody a
that's great.
thoughtful gift.
Yeah, I don't think I'm great at gift giving. Definitely not words of affirmation. I think mine is.
Yours might be quality time or
mine's
acts
just
of service or
just showing up. 80% is no. I'm kidding. Yeah. I don't know.
Mine's
probably more well-rounded.
Yeah, you're not like 100% one or the other.
No,
you might just like a little bit of everything. But.
Yeah, I'll do like. Yeah, I probably just mix it up. But I don't know what Pam's are.
Go on. I'm sure there's like 1,000 tests online, and go and find it.
This is true. Okay.
Just for fun, do it and see if that's like. Yeah, that does make sense. Like you like when I just hang out with you.
Yes.
She
quality
does. Time, yeah. Or you like when I compliment you. That's words of affirmation.
I think Pam likes it all.
But it's how you give love and receive love.
Yeah.
Too. So it's interesting. We did it once years ago through some church group or something we were doing.
I know there's a book.
We all talked about it.
Actually, Pam is here.
Are you guys recording?
Yeah. Hey, real quick, what's your love language? I already know it, but Casey wants to hear it from your word mouth.
Yeah.
My love language?
Yep. There's
words of affirmation.
Oh, no, I don't answer that.
Acts of
Yes.
service.
Acts of service.
Acts of service.
Oh, that might be it.
Receiving
And
gifts.
And gifts.
Gifts, yeah. Quality time and physical touch are the other two. Yeah. She's like, screw that.
Yeah.
Don't touch me.
Okay.
Get
out of here.
Credit card, I'm happy.
That's true. So acts of service
And receiving gifts.
and receiving gifts.
See, like mine's more like giving gifts. That's how I kind of show her. Like I like to give her stuff, and she likes when she
Yeah.
likes to receive gifts. So we
Right.
mesh pretty well. So.
Yeah. Because I do like it when you, like, I don't know, put away the dishes or.
Acts of service. I
Yeah.
do that.
Yeah.
I think a lot of wives appreciate the dishes,
Yeah.
housework.
yeah,
type
Makes the
stuff.
bed, yeah.
Take, bring out the Christmas tree and things
True.
like
I think acts of service is your number one.
that. It is my number one.
Yeah.
I like that very
Yeah.
much.
Okay.
I don't think you're alone on that one. I think
Yeah.
that's
I don't
It's a
care
pretty
about
popular
gifts personally.
me either.
I have no
I like
use
to
for gifts.
give gifts, but don't give me anything. I don't care.
Yeah. Okay. All right, Pam. You can go away now. Just kidding. That was your number two?
That was my number 2. Yeah.
Pam, I need you to leave for this one. This is I don't want to
What is it?
reveal all my secrets.
Oh, I'm gonna listen to the podcast.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, that's true.
So
This will be live at some
God,
point, so
okay.
she'll find out anyway.
I'm gonna regret this one, but I'm just seeing if I can buy time into. No, she's just sticking around. All right.
She's gonna hang around now. You shouldn't have said anything.
My number 2 is never notice anything. So like,
Oh God,
just be.
I know where
Like,
this is going.
yeah, like, oh, was the
I don't know if you wanna
waitress
stick around
like,
for this one.
hey, Pam would be like, you know that waitress was flirting with you, right? I'm like, no way, I didn't notice that. Or she'd be like, can you believe that woman isn't wearing a bra? And I'd be like, who? Like, and you're just always like, I didn't see anything, didn't hear anything, had no idea, just a clueless, bumbling idiot walking around.
Okay.
So
I mean, that's more believable than that you noticed everything.
yes, I am.
I definitely don't notice everything.
I feel like we're both
yeah,
in big trouble
maybe
here.
That's why you love going to Twin Peaks so much. For fantasy
That's for
football.
fantasy football.
Yeah, uh-huh.
Also, we've had the B squad a couple of times, so it's not all it's cracked up to be.
We went for a football draft, and it
Yeah.
was definitely the B squad.
Yeah, it's been heavy B squad.
I'm on Brooke.
Anyway,
Sophie.
God, that was terrifying. Okay, I'm just making sure she's not like, where did I put that gun? Anything you want to add on the record, or are you just gonna be like,
I
nah,
think I'm gonna
dig
stay
yourself?
away from this one.
Okay.
You dug yourself into that hole.
Yeah, sure did. ChatGPT's advice: practice kindness daily. Isn't that sweet of them? Kindness, respect. What do they write? Respect. Oh, they said respect like a close friend, and I put that doesn't work for guys because my close
I would
friends
say I
insult
You need to respect it more like your
ruthlessly.
wife. Yeah.
Yes, yeah. You need to put them on a pedestal. And yeah, compliment. So I'm good with that. Just be nice. Seems easy. Sometimes.
Even at work.
No, work is
Even at
different.
work.
You're my employee at work. Okay. God help me.
And we have a different dynamic
Yeah, you
in the
guys.
studio,
Yeah.
than we do at home.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, it's definitely different, but yeah.
Yeah. 'Cause I feel like I'm barking orders at her, but
Oh, me too.
it's more like I have to give instruction on what we need to do to get done, kind of thing. Because it's like, hey, go fix hair, go fix,
Right.
wardrobe, go fix.
Yep.
Us calling things out that she needs to fix, but it's not like that at home. It's not like I'm like,
No.
go fix the kids' dinner. Hey, go.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's
We
a
don't-
different work dynamic, and not a lot of people work with their spouses, so that's
Maybe if you could have said that part louder for Pam to hear, because
yes.
yeah, we both.
She's
yeah,
gonna listen to this. She already said.
That's true.
Yeah.
She'll-
That's because I'm on it. She'll listen to it.
She has selective hearing sometimes. But no, that's a huge, that at work, it's totally different environment. And I'm a different person at work. Like I used to be referred to as a Nazi at my old agency where I worked. Cause I'm just like very matter of fact. And like, I don't,
No, it's not because you shave your head.
that's part of it. Also my walk. I got a real
Rigid
goose, what's
toy
that?
soldier type
What's
walk.
that goose thing? Isn't there like a goose walk or something? There's gooses in the title somewhere. I'll look it up later. Oh wait, no, I have my book of
You're
Nazi
task
facts.
oriented at work. Yeah.
Yes.
So you
Yeah, much
try
more
to
laid
get-
back
yeah.
at the house. Yeah.
You're trying to get the job done.
Yeah, you're just trying
I'm
to
the
like,
same way. I switch into work mode. It's a lot different than
Yep.
at home chilling mode.
Sometimes, yeah, and we have different work modes. So
Yeah, true.
mine is much more like kung fu, and she's more like drunken kung fu. So,
Drunken master.
oh, we're down to your number one.
Oh, my number one? Okay.
Yeah.
I should have ranked these a little bit better. And ChatGPT talked about this. Arguments in marriage are inevitable. The trick is to argue naked
Oh,
or on a full stomach.
dirty
Just depends.
talk.
A lot of problems in the marriage can be solved, or arguments can be solved because somebody's hungry.
This is true.
So, go
Or
have a nice
tired.
meal.
Tired and hungry.
But you're two different people. You're going to argue.
Yeah.
It goes. I mean, all these kind of tie together. Like you don't give up on each other. That if one's mad, you got to communicate why you're mad.
Right.
And then buying a gift for no reason. God,
To apologize.
smooths over a
for-
lot
yeah.
of. Smooth over a lot of bumps.
It seems like a lot of this is like, whatever, those landmines to avoid is kind of thing. It's like, just, this is a guide. Just do these things. It doesn't ensure that you're going to have like the perfect marriage, but if you do these things, I would say 80% chance you're going to be fine.
Yeah, you'll be fine.
Because yeah, it's really
Because
not
we're
that
experts.
bad. Yeah, we did mention that at the beginning.
We're seasoned veterans.
My number one is separate bathrooms / seat down. So separate bathrooms thing, obviously not everyone has this option, but like I tend like Pam uses the bathroom in like the master bathroom. I say bathroom, like we both use the sinks and stuff in there, but like the toilet area or the water closet.
You dropping bombs in separate bathrooms.
Yeah, it's a good idea. So like I don't want her to go in there. Yeah, like, and she'll, if she goes in after me, so like I have my bathroom that I go to, I don't want later that night, it's, midnight, and she just pokes me, and she just says, I have some concerns, like, that didn't
How's your
smell
diet
human,
been
right?
lately?
Like, what are you eating when I'm not around? Like, I don't want those conversations, so it's easier to just like, I'm going to do my business in my office, you do it in yours.
You need some of that poopery, man. The spray before you go stuff.
Yours
mine
are
so
honestly,
epic that you just wreck through that stuff.
I'm actually usually pretty good about that. Like, I'm not afraid to do a courtesy flush. So, anyway.
Goes back to giving your wife a gift for no reason.
Yeah. Yeah.
Back to my number two.
Speaking of number twos, so I should have put that one number two. But the other one is the seat down, and this has just been before I got married. I was like, I'll never do that. But you got to put the seat down. Unfortunately, this is logically it doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make any sense logically. You're correct.
Okay, you agree.
It's the same
Because
effort to
it's
put
the
the
same
seat up.
amount of effort.
It's twice as much effort because we have to go up and down.
You're right.
As they do just to go.
So I got to lift it up and then put it down.
Yeah. If you just left it up, all you have to do is put it down when you go.
Right.
It's half the effort.
And they say how little effort it takes, and yet for them to do it is somehow, I don't know what it takes for them
It's
to
like
just do this.
It's like in the Geneva Convention. You have to keep your seat down for the ladies, huh?
I guess. I don't know. It drives
But this
me
goes
nuts.
back to choosing your battles.
Correct. And
Because
I've learned.
it's not a battle worth fighting.
It's one of the...
Now, the direction the toilet paper hangs on the roll
That's
is a fight to the
non-negotiable.
death. Yeah, that's a non-negotiable.
Just so we're clear, it goes over.
Over the top.
Thank you.
Okay.
What is with the women and it going under?
At our house, it's over.
Okay.
Always has been, always will be.
I don't know if Pam doesn't care, but I'll see it under sometimes. And I'm like, what are you doing?
Just maybe the cleaning people put it under?
No,
Do you have a cleaning person? No?
we do have one. No, they do the
Our
little... like-
office, sometimes I notice it's under, and it's the cleaning people that do it. So I don't know.
But why?
I don't know. It makes no sense to me either.
Because you're just...
The physics of it
Yeah.
do not make any sense. Why would I pull? when I
Make
just
your life
roll
easier.
up?
Right. Okay. Sophie?
Give that dog a toy.
Um,
She looked at you like, get out of here.
Sophie, where's your mom? Where's she? Where's she? Yeah, she's upstairs. There we go.
Say, I will find her.
Where'd she go? Oh, jeez, this chick. All right, ChatGPT had to say between barks. Their number one was communicate openly and honestly. it's basically yours. So
Yeah.
I don't even need to expand on it. You already did it. So this is where it gets nasty.
Nasty.
The bottom 5, nasty. Lots of S's, lots of T's. Are you ready to get down and dirty?
Yeah.
These are
This is
things
just
not
stuff-
to do.
This is stuff that I've just heard people say that I'm like, that doesn't make a lot of sense.
Right.
After being in it for a while. So we're going from the bottom up?
Yeah.
Well, we already touched on, my 5 was marriage is 50-50, which was one of those things, and it's, that ain't right.
Oh,
Why would you, nobody's putting in 50% effort.
right.
I mean, you have days where it's like sometimes I'm 90 and she's 10, and sometimes I'm 10 and she's 90, but
Yeah.
that's just a weird thing for people to say.
Yeah. The 50-50 thing definitely, because you're keeping score at that point.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
Right.
it goes back to keeping score.
You're just never going to. You'll always end up short, right? Because
Yeah.
somebody's looking over their shoulder. It's anything. It can be like a family relationship, whatever it is. Like, or you just have 2 employees, right? Like, you can go to any office. It's very rare that you have, say, there's 10 employees. What are the odds all 10 employees are doing the same amount of work? Like, it's not happening.
Yeah, it's usually the top 2 are doing
Right. Or a
the
school
most
project.
work at most. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, school project, you had somebody's going to coast, somebody's going to take the reins.
Yeah.
It's very rare, even in basketball, it's very rare you have 5 people sharing the ball equally. So,
Yeah, and you have different times where, one's running pretty low, and then you have sometimes we're both running
right.
really high. So it's just,
Yep.
Yeah.
So, yeah, the 50-50 thing is gobbledygook.
as long as between the 2 of you get to 100, you're fine.
Yes.
Sometimes you're at 200.
Yeah. Sometimes you're just looking out that window doing a 1,000-yard stare. No, sometimes you're on Facebook looking at your old. No, I'm kidding.
I would put that on the worst.
That would be, yeah.
Don't do that either.
Don't do that.
Facebook is not your friend.
No, it is not. Well, I mean, mine's pretty safe, I think, but because my high school is 5 hours away, and my college is also 5 hours away.
Yeah.
Yep.
Mine too.
That's why I moved away. There were just too many women constantly
Just hitting you up all the time.
taking shots. Yeah, and I'm like, ladies, there's only one of me. Anyway, so number 5, I put criticize their family. Seems obvious. Sometimes.
Yeah,
So
you probably don't want to do that.
I went to the extreme though. I'm basically there's no condition in which you can ever criticize their family because it's always going to come back. Even if they're mad at them at that time and you criticize.
Don't dogpile.
No,
No.
because then it's going to be like, oh, well, I didn't know you felt that way. It's just going to be one of those. So even if I wrote down just some things. So if their uncle has 5 DUIs, your response should be not well, maybe, he's a little reckless or whatever, he has a problem. It should be blood alcohol levels are very unreliable. Right?
Those tests aren't accurate.
Who can believe that?
Those
Or
blood tests aren't accurate, are they?
if their, let's just say uncle again, if their uncle was a mass murderer, you just be like, well, we've heard one side of the story. We don't know the other side, right? So, you just, under any condition, don't criticize the family.
You might get away with the axe murderer one, but
I don't know.
I don't know. Don't dogpile.
Right. Don't
dogpile.
dogpile. That should be maybe be in quotes somewhere. Yeah. And then ChatGPT said, they referenced the Beatles lyric. They said, love is all you need. You also need communication, trust, effort, and shared values. Effort was a good one, I thought.
Effort.
But yeah, don't get married for love. It's not going to end well.
No.
There's so many, I know Calamaris recently talked about financial, in his presentation, he was talking about, financial issues contributing to divorce. And it was was it 30% of them? Maybe more. But financial
it's a high
issues.
percentage.
Yeah,
It's
that can be
I
a
think
thing.
at one point it was the number one cause of divorces.
Yeah.
Financial or money talk, basically.
Yeah. So, it may sound callous, but don't get married for love. Love needs to be a part of it, obviously, but there's a lot more that goes into it.
Depends on your definition of love, because
I'm referring to lust. No.
there's infatuation at the beginning. Mm-hmm. You can't get enough of each other.
Right.
Real love comes in after you get married,
You know what? That's a good point.
because love is a verb. You got to work at it.
Right.
You.
It's
yeah.
effort. Yeah.
you're doing what's best for that person.
You have them in mind.
Yes.
Yeah. Would they? So
The infatuation phase is fun. It's super awesome.
Yep.
It's what leads to marriage.
Yep.
But true love is a whole different animal.
I've had this conversation with people. Yeah, it's like, you can,
It's
people are
the
in love with
best.
people they
it's
haven't
even
even
better
met
than the
sometimes.
infatuation phase, but it's different.
Right. Yeah, it's more earthy. Is that, I don't know.
Yeah, it's more well-rounded.
Yes.
It's not just physical attraction and
Yeah, it's just like, oh, this person's going to be here for me. This person's got my back and that kind of stuff. So, number 4?
my number 4, have sex every day. No, that should have been number
Whoa.
4 No, that was actually a piece of advice somebody told us at one point.
Whether it's with
Early
them or
marriage.
yourself or just make sure.
I would think they meant with them.
Yeah, that makes sense.
To me, that's
Every day?
a good advice or bad advice. That's a lot of pressure.
That's a lot. I mean, there's some long days out there.
But that was, well, you never know.
Just saying.
That would be that's a fun thing to try.
Yeah. Every day is like my basketball days.
It's a hard expectation to.
Yeah. Because I'm leaving it all out on the court. For me to then, I would need like Gatorade and I don't know.
Some electrolytes. Get some electrolytes in you.
Something, yeah. A little cocaine.
Carb load a little bit. You'll be all right.
Wait, so number 4 was have sex every day? Or what was number 4?
That was number 4, but that's a mixed bag. That could be either top 4 or worse.
Oh, got it. So that's somebody's advice is to have sex every day.
These are things that I've heard in the past, yeah.
Yeah. I just, like if you're both low energy that day, it's probably, also if there's a funeral that day.
Yeah, you just want to binge a show and fall asleep.
Right. Or
On that day.
like your dog ran away, like you're probably not making out.
I mean, well, it could be grief. No, never mind.
Okay. I don't think that's for the marriage. Yeah, that's what gets you going. It's like, oh, nothing like a grieve.
We go off the rails on that one
Yep.
real quick.
My number 4, changing subjects, is so these are things you don't want to do. Point out how bad their driving is while they're driving. Not always obvious, because sometimes it's like, oh, you just cut off that person, or my wife does it to me. She'll be like, did you not see that they were stopping? And I'm like, yes, clearly, like, I'm in control, I'm paying attention. She's on her phone doing whatever.
I didn't run into the back of them, so
Nope.
yes, I saw that they
Did you die? But so you have to be more supportive, and then you can maybe talk about the driving later, but while they're driving, because then it stresses them out. So you can just maybe be supportive and just be like, yeah, what is the deal with all these yield signs?
Man, I must really want you to come to a full stop when traffic's coming.
Can you believe that guy was going the speed limit? Ugh, these people are the worst. And honestly, like, actually, we were just talking about it before we turned on the pod, but like this time of year, like I don't want to get in the car because it's nasty.
Traffic is nasty.
But yeah, like, because that can lead to fights. So communication is important, but like while they're driving, it's usually not a good idea to start criticizing their driving because that's just going to lead to an argument, bad feelings.
Pick your battles.
Exactly. All right. ChatGPT's number 4, always put your partner first. And they said you can't pour from an empty cup. Clearly they haven't seen the movie Hook, but that's a deep cut.
That's their number 4?
Yeah.
You can't pour from an empty cup?
No. Always put your partner first.
Oh. Yeah.
I kind of get that too.
I mean,
yes and no, yeah.
Yeah.
Because you can't... I guess I get it because sometimes it's just not going to be genuine. Like, I have a friend who kind of says he does that stuff, but then they're going to, like, expect something in return. Like, if you're just living for someone else, it's a, what is that, a codependent relationship or whatever? Like, that's too much pressure on the other person. Like, I feel like you have to both have your own things going on. You have to be, like, Pam and I talk about it sometimes, like, you need to be able to be alone, right? Like, I think
you should be in a good enough place
yes.
where you can be alone
where
by
if
yourself,
if you're alone for a day, you're just not like,
what am I going to do with myself?
like, so, because there's some where, like, you can be pestering too, like, it can be sometimes it's like too much. So like
Yeah, a
if
little
somebody,
too clingy.
yeah, where it's like every 30 minutes they're like, hey, what are you doing? Hey, what are you thinking? Like nobody, I shouldn't say nobody. Some people love it, I guess, but I'm not one of those people. So
you're not a codependent.
I'm not even
I'm
close.
not really either.
No. So yeah, I think just always putting your partner first. Sometimes you got to put yourself first because I think long term, like if you're always living for the other person, I think you'll probably build up little resentment in these little small amounts. And it's like,
Okay.
if it's not, what's it called? If it's not, there's a word for it, reciprocated, then you might start being like, that might be an argument that you're building without communicating, right? So maybe if you're communicating, it's fine. But if you're like, hey, I did the dishes, and you do the dishes for them every day, and then they never say thank you or whatever, and then maybe you need the dishes done one day. I don't know why I'm saying dishes, but like, it could be anything,
analogy, yeah.
right? And then they're like, oh, well, you always do them, and then like you just blow up because you're like, I do always do them, and blah blah blah. So like, it just depends on the person, I guess.
Yeah.
So maybe it just boils down to communication.
Yeah, I mean, you have to take care of yourself too. I think
Yeah,
always
I think that's
having
the
that
thing.
person in your thought process is a better way to think of it. Like,
Yes.
the decisions you make sure the thought of your spouse comes into that consideration when you make
Agreed.
those decisions. I mean, I'm not talking like what I'm going to eat for lunch today,
Right.
but
Even then, sometimes
even
it is
that's
like,
if you're both
eat a healthy
trying
lunch.
to eat a healthy, yeah,
Right.
If you're both on a nutrition plan and you don't want to
Yeah.
cheat,
Okay, so that one
was that
ChatGPT
number-
could
was
use
that
a little
number
work.
4?
That was number 4, which
4.
means you are on number 3.
Number 3. One of the weirdest things people say: love means never having to say you're sorry.
Not even close.
This either comes from a place of a single person or somebody that just has no relationship
I think they
experience.
meant, instead of love, they meant like being emperor means, like that's, being a tyrant means never, that's
Yeah.
insane.
Yeah, if you love somebody, you're definitely going to say sorry.
You're going to say it a lot.
Yeah. If you didn't care for somebody, you'd be like, well,
That's true. It's
never
actually the
mind.
opposite. Yeah.
See you later. It's more the opposite.
That's insane.
And that goes back to communicate. Don't try
If
to
you're sorry-
telepathically communicate with
Yeah.
each other.
If you're sorry, say
Yeah.
you're sorry.
If you mess up, say you're sorry.
I mess up.
For husbands, if you were wrong, say you're sorry. If you were right, don't
Say you're
admit
sorry.
it. Yeah.
Oh no, you just like, yeah, I don't know. I've won some arguments before. She said I'm right before. Every now and then.
Yeah. You still want to be
I say
a
winning
peacemaker,
arguments. Yeah.
but
You also don't want to showboat. You don't want to like,
no, don't rub in their face if you're right. That's for sure.
no.
That won't get you anywhere.
Oh, it will
That
get you
won't-
somewhere.
That won't get you back to number 4. Which
Sex
was
every day?
Every day.
Yeah. It will, just not with the other person.
Just not that.
My number 3 was bad advice is point a gun or any weapon at the person to get your way. Basically,
That's smart.
yeah. I don't
That's
know
a
if
good
this
tip.
needed to be said, but the reason I thought of it is I do this to Pam sometimes in a joking manner. At the office, I will, and I was telling this to my friend Jeannie the other day, I will go up to her if she does something wrong, and I'll just do the gun thing right at her forehead. I can't do it because we have a new employee now, and I don't want to send the wrong message. But when we had a different employee who knew my personality and sense of humor, I could just go up to Pam and just put my
Fingers to her temple.
my
and
fingers to her temple and
finger
just be
gun?
like, yeah. But then somebody was passing by the office and saw it, and so I can't do that anymore. But it's just that even though it works, if it's a real weapon, like you will get your way at that instant, right? But it's just not a long-term solution.
Yeah, I don't think pointing weapons at each other is going to be a good way to go
Unless
through
it's
life.
like a
your
kinky
married
thing.
life together.
It could be a kinky thing.
I mean, to each their
Like
own.
you're doing the whole bank robber thing or whatever.
I mean, safety first.
Sure. Are you talking about safety on the gun or...
Both.
Okay.
Yeah. In all aspects.
Yep.
Safety first on that one.
Number 3 from ChatGPT was have kids to fix your marriage. Turns out kids are stressful. But I think people do this.
They add an element
Yeah.
to the marriage.
It
Even
doesn't make
getting
it
a
easier.
dog is.
Yeah. Oh, our dog is our kid. So.
Well, I mean, if you're struggling in your marriage, don't even get a dog. Figure that out first.
No. Because
And
that'll
then-
be a whole responsibility.
Then start adding other people to it. There's no great time to have kids.
Yeah.
I mean, there's no perfect time. There never will be.
Yep.
So,
Just do it.
yeah.
Or
but
don't
if
do
you're on the verge of splitting up,
That's a bad time.
Don't try to have a kid to save the marriage because
True.
that'll
there's
just
never
compound your stresses.
Never a perfect time. There are terrible times if you're on the verge of a divorce or whatever. Things are just
That
not
would be
going
a
well.
very inconvenient time.
Yep.
There's never a bad time to have a kid. Kids are great.
Most kids. There's some bad ones out there, right?
Well, I'm sure there's bad kids.
There's some
but
buttholes out there. I don't know any bad kids. There's a kid, my friend Joey's nephew. I'm not saying he's a bad kid. He's a fine kid. But God, this kid talks trash to me all the time. He's like,
Stop
14.
playing Fortnite with him.
I don't play Fortnite. I made the mistake. It was probably my fault because I was talking a little bit of trash to him, and he was really quiet. And I was just trying to like get a rise out of him, and then now he
You
just
flipped the
doesn't
switch
stop.
in his brain.
Oh
and he's
God,
like,
yeah.
as soon as I see that guy, it's on.
He's like writing like rap lyrics about me and like harassing me and like
14?
14. I could knock him out with half a punch, and I think I could. I don't know. We'll have to try it out. No, but oh, wait. I was gonna say yeah. Sorry, I was going to talk about the guns again, but we're not on guns. Don't play guns at kids either.
Yeah, probably safe just not to pull guns on anybody unless you're in a situation that,
Right.
yeah, self-defense
Or
type
if you're in a
situation.
movie.
Well, that's different.
Unless your name is Alec Baldwin. Just kidding.
Oh, God.
Too soon? I don't know what that is. Anyway,
No.
let's move on.
That story disappeared from the news real fast.
It sure did.
What are we doing?
You're number
What are we
2.
doing? Number 2. If they love you, they'll know what you want. Again,
Mind reading.
that's mind reading. It ain't going to work.
Yep.
Just-
That's also putting so much pressure on the other person.
It's
If
too
they-
much pressure on the other person. Yeah.
Right.
And that's
If you
just
loved
not-
me.
Yeah, that's just weird advice.
Who is where are you pulling this advice from?
I just look like there's stuff that like I've heard.
Oh,
in the
you just
past,
overheard,
and
yeah.
just things that pop in my mind. Like, what's a terrible like cliche
Yeah.
that people say about marriage?
And this is where you're at a
Yeah.
party or whatever, hear it, and you're like, actually,
Actually, that's
that's
complete
horseshit.
crap.
Yeah. Yeah. Mind reading, not a real thing. My number 2 was bad advice is eat the last of something. This is more of a. Did my number my other number 2 had a little sneaky secret.
Your advice is to eat the last of something.
don't.
Oh, don't
Well,
eat the
this
last
is
of
bad
something.
advice would be to eat the last of something.
Okay.
And which I've done that as well, but I kind of said this to say something else. So I used to like eat, I'd just finish it, right? I'm like, oh, she won't even notice it's gone. Because Pam does like, she has a lot of self-control and she'll just like, whatever. If there's a chocolate bar in there, she'll just eat one square.
Graze.
One a
She's
week.
grazer. Yeah.
Right. And I'm more of a like trash compactor, just like, I'll just eat it all at once.
I don't think there's a lot of guys that pick at stuff like that. I think a lot of guys are
I
more
can't.
like us. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just, I don't
Like
know.
I can have one big meal a day and be perfectly fine.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know. I just like eating, personally.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I do too.
But yeah, you're right. If I had one big meal, I'd be fine. Like a Thanksgiving every day. Wouldn't
Maybe
be
not
something?
that big.
Okay. Well, okay.
Anyway, okay, where were we? Number 2?
I was just waiting for you to apologize for criticizing my Thanksgiving everyday meal idea. But
Oh,
I guess that
would be amazing.
Apologies
I
not
know.
coming. No, so the whole reason I said that, so I said eat the last of something. So the secret is always leave at least one bite / serving in whatever you're eating, right? So like I did this
Smart.
with ice cream last weekend. Was we got some mint chocolate chip from Detweiler's, delicious,
Good stuff.
and she had some and I had some, and then she kind of either forgot it was there or just didn't want any, and so I just kept eating it, but I didn't eat all of it. I left a little bit. I left enough for her last serving so that she picked it up. It was definitely light, but it wasn't empty. And so then she was like, I said, well, at least I left you some. And
I think if you rephrase that to be like, oh yeah, I saw there's only a little left, so I saved you some.
oh, nice.
That would have gone.
Could have
over a
used
little
you
bit further.
earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, just text me.
Okay.
Hey, here's a situation I'm in.
Yeah.
How do I not say
How
this
do
in
I
the Brook way?
Time out, Pam. Real quick. I need to phone a friend.
Sometimes in marriage you do have to score some points. Doesn't mean you have to keep score.
Oh,
But you have
no.
to
Rack up
score
brownie
some
points
Yeah.
as often as you can. ChatGPT said your partner should complete you. This seems similar to what you said. You know the whole Tom Cruise thing, Jerry Maguire, you complete me?
Yeah, nobody's completing you.
Right.
Yeah. We're imperfect beings.
Yeah. Well,
So you're just going to work together towards a common goal kind of thing. You do, nobody completes it.
yeah, if you do that...
That's a very movie
I know.
plot.
And it's also puts so much pressure on the other person. Like, so now I can't change because if I do, like, then the puzzle piece doesn't fit.
Yeah.
Like, it gets...
You should definitely complement each other.
Yeah.
But, yeah, you're not going
No.
to. Nobody can. No person can complete another person.
No, it just gets weird.
Because no person is complete.
There we go. Except Jerry Seinfeld seemed like he's got it together.
Comedically, he's pretty complete.
Comedically, financially, he loves his wife, good family. What's he lacking?
Some shady stuff with him and his wife. Was his
Okay.
wife like 14 when they got together or
No,
something?
that was the previous one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Again, imperfect people.
Correct.
No one's perfect.
Yeah, true. True. All right. Your number one worst advice.
Number 1, never go to bed angry. Instead, stay up all night and argue until one of you cries or passes out.
Okay. Wait. Is the
No,
whole thing
never
bad
go to bed
advice?
angry is terrible advice because that's what you would do. You would stay up and argue until
Right.
somebody gets really mad and storms off. Or
Yep.
a little time away from that argument.
Can do work wonders.
Yes. You come back with a cooler head,
Oh, now I see what you meant.
reconcile,
Right.
all good. Then you go back to my number 4, have sex every day.
There we go. ChatGPT literally had the same thing as their number one.
Is don't go to bed angry?
Yeah. I was like,
So I looked up a bunch of lists, and that was on, sometimes it was on like the good one, and sometimes on the bad one. And I was like, that's terrible advice. Because if you really get into it, you might need to cool off a little bit.
right.
Give you some time to
They
see
always-
things from a different perspective.
Well, and you're hot. You're running hot at
Yeah.
that point too. So
Yeah.
it's just like, all right, let me just sleep on it. And maybe even I don't know, if you had to, like, if it was a really bad one, sleep in separate beds if you absolutely had to or something. You know, like, I'm not recommending that, but if it's that heated, whatever it is, hopefully there's
Can't really
nothing
think
that
of any-
heated.
Yeah, I can't really
I know,
think
I'm
of
like,
anything in our marriage where
what's
it was
drag
bad.
out? I know Pam and I are like, the thing we argue about is like, when do we put up the Christmas tree? You know, like, I just
Yeah,
don't want to
it's-
put it up. Yeah, it's dumb stuff. So it's not even an argument. I just
Those
like,
are your daily little spats that you, because you're two different people.
Yeah.
You butt heads.
I don't care about Christmas,
Yeah.
and she loves it. So
We're
that's
not
a
very-
compromise.
We don't argue a lot. We kind of.
Neither do we. I'm trying. Like, it's not even arguments.
It's more like, where do you want to go eat? I want this. Okay, well, what do you want? Oh, it's like little things here and there, but nothing
No,
that big.
I think it helps when like you do see eye to eye, and you. We're marriage experts, so
I know,
that's
exactly.
why we're not arguing all the time.
Our marriage is, I would say, 99% perfect. Yours and mine, I would say. We're pretty close.
Yeah, you don't want to be perfect because
you
then
you always want to have somewhere to go.
right, you need goals.
Yeah.
Mine. Oh God, my number one. Unfortunately, I learned this the hard way, but share embarrassing pictures of the other person on social media. I did this, and so this must have been.
Now, did you think it was embarrassing?
I just thought it was
posted it?
funny.
Okay.
So sometimes
Clarification here is important.
I thought it could have been seen as embarrassing, but not really. So what I did, it was a photo. We went to a Bill Burr comedy show with
Okay.
some friends. And before the show started, Pam went to the porta potty just to so she didn't have to get up during the show or whatever. And so she went in the porta potty. I took pictures of her going into the porta potty and then coming out of the porta potty. She didn't know I was taking these photos.
Oh boy.
And then, so I put it on Instagram, but then the last photo I did was a picture, or maybe I put it in the middle, but there was then a big explosion. And so I thought it was hilarious. As soon as I posted it, I had one of my friends, his name's Pete, he immediately was like, oh, you have to take this down now. Did Pam authorize this? There's no way she would give the okay. And I'm like, it's fine. She'll find it funny. And then Pam was like, what did you do? I'm like, it's funny. Like, you can't deny that it's not funny. And then she didn't really see the humor in it at the time. And then I was keeping it up there for like maybe a week. And then I just kind of kept getting I really wish you would take that down. I'm like, all right, I'll take it down. So he took it down.
That does sound pretty funny, though.
It was hilarious. I mean, I loved it. And unfortunately, it's not there. So,
I mean, the vision you had to put that together in the moment.
right? Oh, I knew as soon as I was like, porta potty? Explosion? Like, it was...
you knew the angle you needed for going in.
Oh,
the
yeah.
angle you needed for coming
It
out.
was, it was natural reaction. We don't even need to go over ChatGPTs because they literally said never go to bed angry. So...
There we go.
That's it. Is there anything you'd like to add?
From my expert point of view,
Expert point of view. Did you learn anything? I think you learned one thing.
ChatGPT seems to do a lot of the same search as I do.
Yep. Okay. You're basically the ChatGPT of marriage.
I am. Maybe ChatGPT referenced me.
It's very possible. Have you
possible.
made a manifesto online anywhere with your marriage secrets to
No,
marriage?
I think you could just read my general point of view
Okay.
at this point.
It's
Just
telepathic.
oozes out of me. Yeah.
Oh, is that what that is? All right, then I think we're gonna wrap it up. This has been Casey Wood. I am Brook. We'll say my last name, Dollison. Sure, you can look me up. Top and bottom talk. Thank you for listening.